4 seasons, shown across 9 episodes, and it all comes down to this. West Ham United are in the Champions League final against Liverpool, and today we are going to watch the whole thing play out live. There's not really much else to say, so for one last time, run the intro. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the West Ham United series, the final episode of the West Ham series, where we'll be taking on, as I mentioned before, Liverpool in the Champions League final. So first things first, if this is the first video of this series that you're watching, first of all, how has that happened? But if it is, don't worry about it. There is a playlist where you can get yourself all caught up until this moment. So if you want to go and do that, I suggest do it now because I'm about to spoil everything. So 3, 2, 1, you've been warned. So we have just won our second Premier League title of the series, finishing top of the table ahead of our opponents in the Champions League final, Liverpool, by about 9 points, which is very, very good. We've got interesting history with Liverpool, especially this season, really throughout the save, really. We've played them in a lot of finals, a lot of semi-finals, battle with them for league titles, and it seems almost quite perfect that they will be the team that we'll be playing in the Champions League final. As you can see, this season, we beat them in the FA Cup final on semi-final, on penalties after a 4-4 draw. Our last league encounter finished 4-3 to us with a red card for us and a 93rd minute winner from Gianluca Scamacca. And we also beat them. They beat us, in the League Cup semi-final. They won the first leg 3-1. We won the second leg 4-3. So as you can see, a lot of very intense battles with Liverpool this season, and I'm sure the Champions League final is going to be no different. Just some interesting bits to note before we get into the game. Gianluca Scamacca has been named Footballer of the Year. He's also won Players Player of the Season as well, and of course walks away with the Golden Boot. Illan Meslier, much maligned Illan Meslier, has won Golden Glove. Goalkeepers this year on FM don't really make a lot of sense. I don't think he's been that good, but he's kept a lot of clean sheets, so fair enough. And look at the amount of players we've got in Team of the Year. Bloody hell. I'm surprised Mokoko's got in there, to be honest, and Mark Gay, but fair enough. Just the one Liverpool player with Fabinho. So is that enough to give us the Champions League trophy already? It should be. So here we are then, viewers. It's game day, and this is the team that we are going to go with for the final against Liverpool. Meslier in goal, a back four of Johnson, Gahey, Inacio, and Mitchell. Midfield 3 of Declan Rice, Lucas Paqueta, and Kepram Thuram, with Shelderup, Kvaratskhelia, and of course, Gianluca Scamacca leading the line for us. The man who's probably been the star man of this entire series, I'd say, Gianluca Scamacca. Just an absolute powerhouse. You guys love him. I love him. And if you're managing anyone better than West Ham, who has the resources to sign this man in Football Manager this year, I highly recommend you get him in because he's just so good. He scored 51 goals in all competitions this season, and the man is a freak. So hopefully he can turn up for us today in the final against Liverpool. Obviously, Liverpool, massive test for us, and I have no idea how this is going to go, but fingers crossed we can come home. Walk home? I mean, we can come home with the trophy. I don't want to be walking home. Can you tell I'm nervous? I'm pretty nervous. Okay, we are 25 minutes into the game, and the first highlight has gone, it looks to be going anyway, the way of Liverpool, as Diogo Jota has just picked the ball up from a throw-in and nearly run all the way and scored. I mean, we've nearly conceded from a throw-in. It's like the team have watched the actual West Ham in real life. Okay, we've won the ball back here with Lucas Paqueta. He's got Shelderup ahead of him. Paqueta, by the way, who's I think been a little bit underwhelming throughout most of the save. He's having probably his best season for us this season. As Shelderup crosses the ball in, Kvaratskhelia nods it down, and there is Paqueta. Oh, he just fires wide. He couldn't quite get it on target. But yeah, Paqueta's been absolutely brilliant for us this season. Same with Kepram Thuram as well. It's been a really cagey first half. Not a lot happening. We're about 5 minutes away from half time. We've had plenty of shots. Not a lot on target, though. But considering what games against Liverpool are usually like in this season, it's been, like I say, it's been pretty cagey, very low score, well, no scoring. I was going to say low scoring. There's been no goals. Okay, half time. I've just said to him, look, we're doing well. Just keep going. Like, I don't think we're playing terribly. Scamacca's on 6.5, which is not what you want to see, but I dare say we've not really created a lot of opportunities for him, to be honest. As you can see, 10 shots, just the 2 on target. I mean, I don't really want to change anything. I've played this way the entire season, and it's worked out really well for us, so I don't really see the need to make any drastic changes. Obviously, we've got someone like Yusuf Moukoko on the bench. But then to be fair, their attacking players aren't having a great game either. I think neither side is just able to break either side down at the moment. 67 minutes on the clock, and we have a highlight as Declan Rice retains possession for us into Paqueta, looks for Kvaratskhelia, who's making this run down his right-hand side. Now, he's good with either feet, Kvaratskhelia. Looks for Paqueta. I don't think that was the right option, to be honest, especially when Scamacca was lurking in the penalty area, as Liverpool trying to play out from the back here. Although we are pressing them quite well. They are struggling to get out as Van Dijk receives it. Obviously, Van Dijk, very good passer of the ball, and so is basically all their defenders are quite good with the ball at their feet. So one ball over the top could harm us as Robertson picks it up, looks for Mo Salah, And there's a potential overlap. We've done well to sort of trap Salah on the inside. He finds Goncalves. And Curtis Jones now looks to be getting away from Johnson, who does very well. I've seen, defenders get beat in those situations a lot this year, so I'm glad Johnson was able to retrieve possession for us. It's very, very cagey. Mark Gahey, what have you done? Curtis Jones, 1-0 Liverpool. Are you joking? I didn't know whether to start Gahey or Lacroix for this one. And Mark Gahey, Team of the Year defender Mark Gahey is just absolutely... he's done an absolute mare and gifted Liverpool a goal, and they lead through Curtis Jones. I mean, in a game of not many chances, the fact that's the goal that we've conceded is infuriating, to be honest. Now what do we do? Okay, again, no one's really playing badly, apart from Gahey, obviously. There's 20 minutes left. We're not really creating anything. I don't really know what to do from this point onwards. I think what I am going to have to do, because, I mean, we're all knackered as well, by the way. Jesus Christ. Okay. Jared Bowen's going to come on. Mudrik's going to come on. I'm making a big call here because Paqueta's playing well, and out of Thuram and Paqueta, Paqueta's having the better game. I can't believe how knackered we are. I'm going to bring Makoko on for, where is he? For Thuram and go 44. Because we've kind of got to go for it now, right? Like, we haven't really got a choice. We just do have to go for it. Both fullbacks on yellow cards as well is not ideal. I guess for that sense, Malo Gusto can come on for Ben Johnson. Is it really going to be another final defeat for us in a European competition? Because I really can't be bothered if that's the case. Nothing's happening. Like, absolutely nothing is happening. It's been an absolutely drab game. As time is just ticking away, very attacking for the final 5 minutes. I don't know what to do. We've just not showed up. Scamacca's played his worst game of the season. Liverpool are going to win the Champions League thanks to... Oh, or are they? Are they? Gusto with a throw-in. Looks for Scamacca. Please be onside. Crosses it in. Makoko. I mean, is that really the chance? Is that really the chance? Okay, I'll do my corners. Melia on a 6.4. Imagine my surprise. For God's sake. Just throw everyone up at this point. Honestly, just get everyone forward. At this point, you've got to throw everyone forward. I think. Can't believe we're in this situation, and we're just going to hope they can find the head of someone. I mean, Melier's up for the corner. Bowen takes. It's swung in. Inacio just wide. There's nothing really else to say other than we've bottled it. That's all I can really say is that we've absolutely bottled this. We've not turned up, and Liverpool have won the Champions League as a result. The music's just died there. That's not my doing. The music started and it just stopped. So that's cool. At least I won't get another copyright claim. I'm less gutted than I was about Nice, because the Nice game I felt we deserved to win. This one, I'm just annoyed more than anything because we've not really turned up. And we've made, Liverpool weren't great either. They've just won the game because Mark Gahey is an idiot, basically. And Melier couldn't keep out a shot that was hit straight at him. And just like that, we've lost the Champions League final. God damn it. We could have had the treble. No one really turned up. Like, no one played terribly. Apart from, again, arguably from Gahey, no one actually had a terrible game. The ratings across the board were pretty average. Same with Liverpool, really. It was just a very tight game, and it was decided by a mistake from my centre-back. Yeah. No, it stings. That really, really stings, to be honest. I've just told them we weren't good enough. Like, we weren't good enough. What more can I say? What more can I say than that? They absolutely bottled it. Oh, it's a disappointing way to end what has been a very, very enjoyable and very fun series. But I think that is going to be... Look, it's in the song, right? And like my dreams, they fade and die. And that is pretty much what has happened to round off that genuinely has been a really, really fun series to make, and a really, really enjoyable save. And look, we're West Ham, and in just 4 seasons, we've won... I mean, how many trophies have we won now? So in just 4 seasons, we've won 5 trophies. 1 League Cup in Season 1, 1 FA Cup in Season 2, and then back-to-back Premier League titles, plus another FA Cup this season. Do you know what? That's not bad, is it? For 4 seasons with this West Ham United team, we've taken them from, European football, Europa Conference League football, to back-to-back Premier League winners and Champions League runner-ups. I mean, maybe if we did another season, maybe we'd win the Champions League. But I think there is a good time to leave, and I think there is a good top point to go on to a new adventure. Anyway, viewers, that will be it from me today. Thank you so much, not just for watching today's video, but if you've watched the entire series all the way through. and you've liked the video, you've commented, or you've just watched, honestly, thank you so much. I touched on it in the video I released on New Year's Day, but again, just want to reiterate, thank you so much for all the support you've given on the channel and this series in particular. It's been an absolute blast making it and playing through it. And look, I may well play a bit more of this offline. I probably won't, if I'm being honest, because the new series we're about to start is going to be a bit of an in-depth one. And like I said, the format's going to be a little bit different moving forward for the next series, which all will be revealed very, very soon. So keep your eyes peeled on the channel. Subscribe if you haven't already. Drop a like on the video if you enjoyed this one, and let me know in the comments below, how would you rate the overall save as a whole? And yeah, just let me know your thoughts and feedback in the comment section. Anyway, I'll be back on your screens very, very soon with a new video and the start of a new series. But until then, one thing left to say, come on you Irons.